thank you for watching another vlog. Today we're gonna go get an oil change. So right now we're gonna head out to Mini Corsa, get an oil change for my BMW M3. A lot of you guys ask what kind of oil do I put for my M3, the V8 motor, the S65. So I just go with what BMW says, which is a Castrol 10W60. A lot of my friends gone with liquid moly. I've never used liquid moly. I've heard a lot of good things and a lot of bad things. So I just stick with what BMW says, which is the 10W60 Castrol. And that's what I've always done for my oil changes. And a lot of you guys ask, how often should we be doing our oil changes? I do mine every 3,000 miles. A lot of people do theirs every 4,000 miles. I know Ayers with the convertible does his like every 2,000 miles, which is, I think it's a little too much, but whatever, that's him. And then for friends that I know that have superchargers on their M3s, do theirs every 2,000 miles. So I do mine every 3. The max I think I've gone without doing my oil change was like 5,000 miles. So that was like once. Usually every 3,000 to 4,000 miles I do my oil changes. And like I said, Castrol 10W60. A lot of people use liquid moly or these other type of like oils if you're doing like some type of like racing or track and stuff like that. There's other oil companies, but I just stick with 10W60 because, you know, I just drive my car like in the street and stuff like that, and sometimes canyons. I've never tracked it. So yeah, 10W60 Castrol. So let's head out to Mini Corsa, let's get the oil change, and yeah, let's roll. Just letting her warm up. And oh, and another thing as well, guys, gotta let the car warm up properly. So yeah, you gotta, you know, a lot of people just, you know, start their car and then right away drive off. No, you gotta let it warm up. You know, you gotta let the oil run, get hot. And I guess that's why a lot of people have, I don't know, they were saying like about the rod bearings over there, that like the two like things that causes for the rod bearings to fail is not letting the car warm up properly and not doing your oil changes on time. So I've been doing my oil changes on time. I was at one time I let it do it like 5,000, and I always let the car warm up, or at least I always try to, at least for like a good 10-15 minutes, let it warm up properly. And just like I said, do your oil changes, but you never know. Actually, I recently got like met Noor. If you guys know Noor, he said he did the black milestone test. So basically, if you guys have rod bearings, the older generation from 08 to 2010, they were like the copper kind of whatever, and like he did the black milestone test, so you can like check to see how your rod bearings are doing and whatever. And I guess whatever shop he took you to said it was like perfectly fine, but he ended up just doing them anyway, and they were like really bad. So it's just a hit or miss with these cars. A lot of people ask about M3s and like what's the maintenance and this and that and stuff like that. So I mean, as long as you do your rod bearings, I think, and do your oil changes and let the car warm up properly and just do your general maintenance, there should be really no problem. There really is no other problem with this car except for the rod bearings and the throttle actuators. But once you knock those two out, the motor's solid. I've never had no issues with the car. I haven't done my rod bearings, which I need to soon. So that's the next thing on the list for me, is the rod bearings, just for peace of mind, you know? So like I said, just let the car warm up. If you guys have an E92 M3, let it warm up properly. Do your oil changes and you should be good. So let's head out to Mini Corsa, let's see what's going on. All right, so we just got to Mini Corsa. Sketchy driveway, but we gotta pull in. Ooh, X5M. Nice. So I trust Danny with all my stuff. He's a real track guy. He's had a bunch of M3s, M4s, E90s, E92s, a lot of experience. As you can see, the setup is all legit over here. Oh, look at that little chair. So about to get that freshly oil change because it's that time of the month. Little walk around of my whip. Look how sick this shop is. Mulholland. There's a very famous road if you guys don't know what it is here in Cali. For some reason, when the car goes on here, it gives me the biggest anxiety in the world. You guys have no idea. Like I don't know why I get major. I just feel like the car's gonna go and just fall either in its front or its back. I have no idea why. Am I the only one who feels like this? Comment down below. I must know. Ooh, look at all that oil. Look at all that oil draining. Time for some new one. Ooh. disgusting. So we're good here. Oil change is done. Just putting air in the tires. They actually bolted up something in my exhaust that was kind of loose. They said with the heat over time and stuff like that, that it gets loose. So they rebolted it for me, putting the air, tire pressure, checking everything, making sure everything is good for me to be safe back on the road. 46 M3, and that's his E46. I think it's a 330. But look how freaking low this thing is. Like, I don't even know. And it's crazy because when he's driving it, he doesn't even rub. It's like he's on air or something, man. This thing is crazy. And that's how he drives. And then he's got that E46 M3, which is super clean. I want one of these. These are pretty cool. Adding that Castrol, because that's all we take. Castrol oil. You like Castrol oil? Castrol's good?
Oh yeah. This is good stuff.
Yeah.
This is what it calls for.
Yep. This is what she's thirsty for, Castrol. Bam. Ready to hit the streets. Such a big relief getting an oil change. It's like brand new now. Feel clean, refreshed. Gotta let the car warm up so we can check where the oil is at, you know. I believe they put 9 quarts I think it was. So just letting it warm up to see where it is, the temperature, I mean the level of it, and then we should be good to go. I gotta clean my engine bay, it's a little dirty. Need to get it detailed. We're all said and done here. Oof, that Meisterschaft exhaust. Who owns this M3? Sick, dog. Sick, bro. Alright, y'all. Tire pressure's resetting. Everything is Gucci. That's where your oil is supposed to be, right there. Engine oil level, okay. Right there it's supposed to be. Just so y'all know. One of my friends actually went over and it was yellow and it said too much oil, so you gotta drain some. You can't make sure. This car took 8 quarts exact is what they said. 8 quarts. All right, what's good, y'all? Live with KG. So right now I'm on my way to Beverly Hills BMW. I'm picking up a hoodie that I saw on BMW's website, and I called like some of my local dealers to see if they had it, but the only one who had it was Beverly Hills BMW or Valencia BMW. So I was like, you know what, I'll just make the trip down to Beverly Hills and maybe we can cruise by Rodeo Drive. A couple of homies hit me up, they want a photo shoot and get lunch, so maybe we can do that as well. But I'm really hyped up for this hoodie. I can't wait to show you guys when I get there. It's gonna be pretty sick. Ooh, there's an M3 convertible right next to me. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right there, it's a convertible. Harris, where you at, bro? All right, y'all, we're leaving the dealer. Got the goodies. I got my dad a little gift too for his birthday tomorrow. And see, maybe we cruise Rodeo Drive. We are on the famous Rodeo Drive. See what kind of cars we can spot on this Friday. We got the new X7 SUV. Look at those grills. I think it's big. Nope, there's nothing popping on Rodeo. Just a bunch of traffic. Whack. Friday here at Mario's. They got some cars out here. Let's go see what they're up to. Dang, look at this S-Class. What's up? Matte white. So there's no shine to this matte. So it's different. There's satin, and then there's complete like matte. This is the matte color. Dang, it looks good. Here we have this S550, not AMG, right?
Not AMG.
S550, 2017, and they're doing a full wrap, matte white with gloss black accents, right, on the trimming?
In less than 2 days.
In less than 2 days. That's crazy. A freaking big ass sedan you guys finished almost in 2 days, right? It'll be done today?
It'll be done today.
So I think this is what they're talking about, the matte white. You see how it leaves like fingerprints? Because this is the material of the matte. And he said the only way to clean it would be with degrease. Because you can't like wax matte or, you know, polish or any of those things. So you just rinse this off with degrease. I mean, it looks good. What do you guys think? I think it looks really, really good. I think these are like 22s maybe. Man, should I put these wheels on my M3? These T's? TE gang. Got a Huracan. Wait, so what'd you guys do?
We just blacked out the center.
Damn.
That's it.
No, hey. Damn, look at the seats. Alcantara. Wow.
Oh.
Damn, I need one so bad. V10, baby. That's so sick. I'm really, really hyped and wet over this car.